Hello. Well, we came across the campground. I believe it's Banning State Park, so we thought we'd stop and see what it's all about. Definitely bigger trees up here. Starting to see the Widowmaker pines, with the big pine cones and stuff, and there lots more logging companies out here. Mike's checking everything out. I was gonna check see if they had any showers here, but I don't see any. So, and this is a spendy place. You have to buy a permit just to drive through here. So, looked like camping with no electricity was $28 or something like that. Anyway, boy, is it nice to be back up in the pines again. And just so y'all know, the van is running unbelievably good. We've been running 61 to 65 miles an hour, but we're taking all the side roads now so we can do 55 to 60, just mosey. And yeah, the new windshields, definitely nice. The new rubber, way less wind noise. So, way cool. Later. Well, I keep trying to get this thing to turn on. I tried sticking my thing to the window, but it fell off twice, so it must be too warm for it. But yeah, we're up in Minnesota, traveling the back roads, looking at all the different places that are up here. Oh, somebody TP'd the road. Looks like the state is doing this kind of stuff to seal their cracks. Interesting. Duluth 56. Okay, later. This is Duluth. Population 8625, Minnesota.
Oh, it's kind of cool. Just stop.
Well, every time I turn the camera off, I see something really pretty. So I thought I'd turn it back on since we're in a 50 zone, this moseying. There's water all around us, basically. The map thingy says we're only about 7.5 miles from the train museum where we're going. Okay. That's a big pile of something. There's another pile of something. Trains everywhere. The depot. Uh-oh. I'm in the wrong lane. Oh, guess I got to turn here. Well, that's the train museum, I guess, right there. North Shore Scenic Railroad. What's that?
You're getting back on the highway?
I didn't want to. I just ended up in the wrong lane. Well, we're just roaming around down here. And we came up upon a giant ore boat, and that's not one of the big boys. We have no idea what we're doing, where we're going. We're just here. I don't know where I'm going. Just roaming around. Okay, well, we're gonna go up and over that big bridge up there. Apparently, there's some parks up here where we can go. And I had to use the restroom, so I got me a pizza and a couple of beers for Mike and I. Lift Station 8. Interesting. Clunk. Campers next right. Interesting. Well, this has definitely got a lot of water around it. Apparently this is like a real, like a spit of land. Because they got the big lake on that side and they got the harbor on this side. Lots of people out here. Okay, I'll turn the camera on later. United States Army Reserve Center. Cool. A lot of stuff to see up here. Howdy, neighbors. Well, got here, parked here for a few minutes, and come out and said, pull her around back. So I got everything cleaned up, ready to go. Should be easy for them to access everything. And I'm gonna go pull it in the shop, and hopefully he's gonna do the giddy up and go. I've been in the shop 5 minutes. Oh look, no windshield. All these bits and pieces on the ground. That's all the bits and pieces that came out of this so far. He's cutting a new windshield now. Yeah. All right. This is the cleanest you folks are gonna see my windshield ever. The new gasket is now in place and they're getting ready to start putting the glass in. Way cool. Okay, these guys are getting one window in. God, it's amazing to watch professionals at work that know what they're doing. It's way cool. Alright, they're getting the second one in now. And he says he held the glass up and looked through it and it was just amazingly pitted. So North Metro Glass. Way cool. Alright. These are the gentlemen that did this for me. Out of like 5 different places I stopped over the course of this trip. This is the first one that's got it. Said they can do it. And they absolutely did. I pulled in. I would say that I haven't even been here an hour and they're already getting ready to clean and say have a good day. And Allstate so far has been phenomenal. Way, way cool. Okay. Thank you, Tom. Well, I have a whole new gasket, 2 new tinted windshields, and it looks beautiful. 1 hour later. Okay. We're headed north towards Detroit. And I gotta tell you, the new gasket, the new windshields, definitely a lot less noise in here. Now I gotta redo the door gaskets and the door window gaskets and continue on with the insulation of the cab up here. Won't be long, this thing will be in pretty good shape. Now that I finally, after 23 years, got new rubber around this thing. Thanks to one of the Mikes, I believe, who brought me the gasket. I really appreciate that, Mike. And we're going to be going past the place that's doing the steering box. They should have it today. So I've got at least 3 weeks before it's done. And I got a few other things going around, like somebody interested in buying the place. So I need to find a real estate lawyer that can help me write up the paperwork, get her done. Probably should put a video out doing just that, you know, looking for suggestions. Alright. I'll talk back with you in a little while. Later. Okay. Mr. Mike said, gotta get a video of him walking in the lake. So we were on the other side and we found a place to park. And now we are at the big lake. And it's pretty crowded out here. Lots of whiteys. pretty dang busy. So there's Lake Superior. And there's plenty of trash everywhere. Just what I need. Come all the way over here just to get into more sand. I know. Yep, trash everywhere. Oh well. So what happens, you know. Alright, Mike, go stand in the water. You want to get your feet wet. Probably can't hear me because of all the noise. Are it cold? Yeah? Mine too. I ain't even gonna try. Pretty crowded though. It looks like people, you know, other than family groups, they look to be pretty separated out here.
The lighthouse down
Yeah.
there. Down Duluth, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't get to the lighthouse. You have to park. We had to turn around and
Got to park at the airport.
park at the airport and yeah. All right. Been there, done that. Yeah.
You can find us a place to sleep tonight.
I know. That's going to be the fun part. Later. Howdy, neighbors. Well, we stopped at a historical marker along the way. Town of Buchanan, which disappeared because the only thing that was here was a land office. But it's definitely pretty and it's definitely cooler than where I've been. Oh. Tell my hair's still, it's windy. Yep, so we're working our way north. Now we just got to find a place to sleep. Beautiful. Later. Howdy, neighbors. Maybe I should say good evening. Well, Mike and I are up above Duluth, Minnesota, in a place called Two Harbors. Trying to find a place to camp or even a hotel or a campground, anything up here turns out to be quite not so much fun. The COVID stuff has really affected everything up here too, you know. tourism, etc. I gotta shut my door. Mosquitoes. So we're at a supermarket up here, and Mike asked the manager, and he said, yeah, no problem. So we're sleeping here tonight, and then gonna go down into the town. The lake is right over there, and there is a lot of railroad stuff over there, including a couple of what looks like at least 3 big ore docks, to where they could put a ship on each side and they could load 2 ships or more. So got my fingers crossed. I read about stuff like that and saw pictures of places like that in train magazines, etc. when I was a kid. And speaking of trains, they're part of the tracks that are all down there. It's Canadian National Railroad. Just like right there is a track that heads north, and it comes from down there and comes up and around and heads up toward Canada. We noticed that while we were sitting having dinner. So anyway, the van's been running excellent. I still have an oil leak. I'm not sure where yet. And it hasn't been that bad. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Basically, oh yeah, no fan. Driving up here, when I get out on the highway, I don't even use the fan. And when I pull into a town where I'm doing 25, 35, 40, then I flip the fan on. I just leave it on until I leave, because that's when I need it, when I'm just crawling through these towns. But otherwise, no overheating problems. The new windshield is so dang nice. It really, really made a huge difference in the noise in there. So, anyway, that's what our day was like. Hope you enjoyed all the little clips of Duluth that I was able to get anyway. I'm definitely not a professional YouTuber by any stretch. I'm glad you folks follow me. It still flabbergasts me. Okay. Are you ready for it? Later.